Well, it looks like we're live, I think. I can't tell. I set up the notification through my phone, which didn't show up in YouTube. So I'm just shooting straight live to YouTube. So hopefully this is working. But maybe not. I think we finally came on. Thought we'd have a good connection by now. No data. It says we're streaming good, so let's hit it. Not this screen, not this one. Good morning, Curtis Sherrill. It's hard to see. My computer's too far away. Good morning. Welcome. I don't think I've seen you in the live stream before. Welcome, welcome. As you probably know, I'm out in the deserts of Arizona. We just had a big tent event and there's still lots of people here, so the Wi-Fi is a little screwy. But hopefully it's going to get better and better every day. I'm thinking I'm live. Way behind though. Looks like I'm way behind. But that's okay. We'll continue on and see what happens. It's a nice 36 degrees out here this morning. And while we're waiting on other people to show up, I did the notification on my phone, which I'd never done before. And it didn't show up on the computer in YouTube, so I just rushed it out, got it out today, this morning. I'm using OBS streaming software so I can see how my stream is going, and of course it's fluctuating from red, yellow to green, which is the stream health. We got 3 in here. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, please. Hopefully this won't be lagging too much. Hopefully the stream will get better as we go. Good morning, Sherry. Fantastic Travels is in the house. Let's take a quick look outside here. I see Jeanette's moving around. Hey, 3 generations. Good morning. Southwest Florida. Doing good, doing good. Trying to stay warm. It's 36 degrees. And you can see Artists on the Roads rig on the right and Burning Up the Roads on the left. They came in a couple days ago. I figured since I was showing this screen this morning, first thing, that was a couple days ago before we get all the rain. Let's see, we've still got 3 in the house. And oh, Friday morning, it's going to be called Grunt-tastic. It's going to be about Grunt. And of those who don't know who Grunt is, you'll have to come by Friday and see. Friday morning, 8 a.m. local time, 10 a.m. Eastern. It's about a month from now. I'll be heading back to the East Coast and then I'll be hardwired into the net, which will be nice. Won't have any streaming problems, I don't think, then. Harley girl's in the house. She's at work, I presume. Four in the house, more coming in. Like I said, I set this stream up on my phone for the first time, so I'm not sure if I did it right, but I'm on the computer now. And looks like our stream is steadied out a little bit, which is good. Again, Friday will be Gruntastic. All about Grunt. I know a lot of people have been asking, wanting to know how Grunt's doing, so we'll show if I can get Harley to send me some new pictures. That way I can put up the latest pictures too. What do you guys think about my entry screen? This one right here. Over the hill. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. We were just talking about the entry screen and stuff coming up Friday, and it's supposed to start warming up soon, I hope. We're going to have a little bit of a cold spell. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at the weather. Tomorrow's going to be 68 with a low 46. We've got another 38 night. 39, 37, 36 next week. Wow. Looks like we're going to have a few cold days coming up. That's okay. We'll get through them. That's what propane's for. Got 7 in the house. Yeah, we're picking up now. Again, I set this notice on my phone and people might be hitting the wrong one. Yeah, I don't think you can see it from Southwest Florida. I think that's what you said. Yes, Southwest Florida. And this one here, we have our cul-de-sac cactus. The only one in the cul-de-sac, I think. I haven't seen another one. And that's the residency of, I guess, a woodpecker. James Cantonese, good morning, good morning. Glad to see you're up early. Just chatting and looking at outside the rig here. Artists on the road on the right, burning up the road on the left. And partly cloudy today, so it's supposed to be in the low 60s. Started off at 38. Three generations. It is waving high. Looks like it's been wearing its belt a little too tight though. So 7 in the house. I'm not connected to Facebook. Don't have the bandwidth, but I will be when I get back into North Carolina. I'll be able to stream out to Facebook and to Instagram and LinkedIn probably too. I'm definitely going to give it a try. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've been having to use this for a few days. I made a temporary doghouse for my generator so I could run it during the rain. It worked out really well until we got gusting 40-plus-mile-an-hour winds. Then it kind of blew off, boxes flying around. So we dropped down to 5. Let me go check our stream health. It says poor still, but it seems to be going out. I'm not lagging quite as much as I was. Now only about 30 seconds or so. So what's everybody doing this week? Anything in particular? If you haven't seen the Giants in Quartzsite, Arizona video I put up, you should take a look at that. It's giant crystals and geodes and all kinds of stuff. It was amazing. I've got a few pictures here that I'll bring up in a little bit, especially of the smoky crystal that I really liked. I know I couldn't afford it though. Probably cost a fortune. And all for the new people in, Friday's going to be Grunt-tastic Day. All about grunt, because people are asking. And Harley, again, if you'd send me some new pictures, try and get them good and clear to add. I've already got his folder set up. And if you don't know who Grunt is, you just have to wait till Friday and come into the stream to find out. Grunt's starting to grow up. All right, let's see. Let's take another look outside. Yep, sun's coming up. You can see the shadow of my rig at the base of the cactus. Oh, I see a dog playing. Getting his morning exercise. HD's in here just sleeping, so he sleeps late. And you saw Route 10 in the background, and that's always busy. Well, if you look at that little picture on my screen, I captured the Goodyear blimp when I was heading out here this year. And I should have stopped down the road because it would have gone directly over me. But I was in a hurry to get here. I'm always in a hurry to get somewhere. I've got to slow down on these trips. But that thing is huge. Doesn't look very big there, but it is huge. And actually that is in one of my videos, and I can't remember which one. I have I don't know, 120, I don't know, 200 videos. Hard to keep up. I have, oh yeah, and there's my, if you look in this box, the waving flag I use once in a while for my intros. This is the nice thing about OBS. I can change out everything, pop in anything. James Cantonese. Wow, he lives over there in near Akron, Ohio, where the blimps, I guess, come out of. I know one thing, that thing was big. And it caught my eye at first, a lot further back. It looked just like a little dot. But it's not very fast though. I'm not sure what the top speed is, but not very fast. Okay, let's go over here and keep an eye out there. Maybe we'll see the bird come, the woodpecker. Got 8 in the house. All right, 8 in the house is enough. I always like to play the roll call, see who's here. I know Norris is probably in the background. He doesn't like to talk too much. He's always in them. I think he's missed one in the last year. I'm looking to see what could be up next. No telling. Here are some last year's decals that I've been passing out to everybody. This one's a die cut. If anybody hasn't seen them, yep, told you Norris was here. And let's see. There's one little thing I don't like about OBS. You click on a scene and the mouse goes back to the last scene you were on. I want it to stay on the scene I'm on already. And of course, I've got my 2.5 by 6 full color informational decal. So James Cantonese is getting ready to go full-time in July, I think he said. That's going to be great. It'll be good to meet him. I won't be back here until October of this year. And here's my 2021 decal, which I haven't got yet, which I need to order some until I get my full color machine, and then I can make my own. So that's the decals I have right now. I'm gonna work in the background for a second while you guys are chatting, and I'm going to pull up the newest project I'm working on, which is traveling down their camper, and I'm going to pull that up. I think just have to add it in. I have to go find it first. I know where it's at. Well, if you're coming to Quartzsite in August, James, you better have a good air conditioner, because it is hot here in the summertime. I think they said last year they got to 128 was the maximum one day. Average around 113 to 115 every day. It's hot. It's dry, but it's hot. Right now it's actually have some humidity because it rained for 3 days, and the washers did run a little bit. I didn't see much, but they said they were running. So all right, I'm still looking for the folder I want. Again, I'm working in the background while you guys are chatting, pulling up my files and trying to find the one I want, which I'm getting close to. I'm in the right folder. And I should be able to find it. If I look in the T's, I might find it. There we go. Let's see. It's this one. Open up. Just got to readjust the size. Oh, North Carolina. Okay, well, if you're in North Carolina, definitely get together. Because I'll be up there in Wilmington from probably first week in March to first week in October. I'm just setting up the picture that I'm getting ready to show you, adjusting the size and all that so you can see it really well. And this is traveling down the banister, the back of their camper. I made them up 5 designs to pick from, and then we mixed and matched a little bit. And so this will be going on the back of the camper. And that's about 2.5 feet long, not quite 2 feet tall. Trying to get back to JPEGs here. Add another one. It should take me back, yeah. All right, so this is side. They wanted something on the window also. So this is on the side of their camper. So I made that a little bit simpler. And I'll be putting that on in the next couple days. Got to get it cut, set up, because this one back here is actually going to have gold around the lettering, and actually the banner is going to be gold with a brown outline. Well, let's see. James is going to go to Texas end of October, then Phoenix in November, then Quartzsite too. Wow. I may pull out all the designs I did in the cul-de-sac here this year, Friday, and have those set up. You can see all the different ones that I don't have pictures of. Oh, and also CR Review, which is here in the cul-de-sac. It's made up a video that has pictures of a lot of the stuff that I've done. Hey, Mel and Eddie, how's it going? Good morning. Glad to see you're up early. We're a whole 25 minutes in, testing the Wi-Fi, seeing how bad it is. Let me get back over here. And we're back. Just showing some pictures, chatting away, talking to James, his future plans coming up, which sound pretty interesting. Coffee, huh? Just don't drink coffee. Never have. Probably never will. Let's see. What do we got? be sure to hit that thumbs up button, please. And if you would, share this out on social media. Invite all your friends to take a look. Yes, it's 36 degrees. It might have come up a little bit, but not much yet. It's not supposed to be real warm today, 65-ish. So we'll see. And we're going to change. There we go. Sometimes I have to think about it out loud to make sure I'm going to the right source and the right scene. But that's okay. I'll get it eventually. Got 8 in the house. 3 Generations is new, and we had Curtis Sherrill was in this morning. I'm not sure if he's still in or not. And of course, we've got Fantastic Travels. Sherry's here. 3 Generations. Harley was in. She's probably letting it run. Over the Hill. James Cantonese. I think we got everybody. Oh, Norris Dabney is in the background. He's always in the background watching. Mel and Eddie are in. So I messed up the scheduling. I did it on my phone and it didn't show up on the computer. Well, it's going to be nice and clean with no dust out there. The dust won't come back for a couple days. And I think it's supposed to rain again. I'm not sure. Let me get over here and see. Let's see. Yeah, Friday's supposed to rain. And then we get a long stretch of dry weather. So good, we'll keep the dust down a few more days, which would be nice. Good morning, Linda. Welcome, welcome. That's a new name for me. So where are you from? Well, we have 10 in the house. That was a quick jump. Hey, Bear, good morning. I'm glad you liked your design. I'm putting some lettering on the windshield of Bear's truck. Glad to see you're up early too. Glad I'm not the only one. Florida. It's been kind of chilly in Florida, hasn't it, Linda? In 3 Generations. I know North Carolina's been pretty warm in the 70s. Yes, Nettie, it is. Yeah, we haven't really had any dust for almost a week now, which is nice. I can clean the rig and it stays clean for a few days. But you know, I do have that a 4-legged fur dust collector. You know, when he comes in, it's like 20 people coming in. Well, you'd like it out here, Linda. It's 36 degrees. No humidity. Well, I think we have a little humidity because it's rained, but it feels colder for some reason today. Here's what the mornings look like here in Arizona with a few clouds. Yeah, I still don't see that bird. There's a woodpecker or something. Yep, HD's the dust collector. He's sleeping. He sleeps until after the live's over. He says, I don't care about that live stream. I'm hoping Randy the mobile traveler will come up today. He was up the other day, so I hope he comes back up. Wow, putting air conditioner on. Well, my air conditioner is 3 windows around the back of the bus. Open those up, you get a good breeze. So for people that aren't boondockers and don't know that the best you can do inside your rig is ambient outside temperature. So if it's 100 degrees outside, the best you can do inside is 100 degrees. But there's lots of ways to stay cool. Fan, a little mister. So it's not like we're suffering out here. Yeah, I hope he does too. Maggie called him yesterday and told him, why haven't you been back out here? Hope she wasn't too rough on him. Let's see, who else have we met out here? Lots of people, so many I can't even keep up. We've got CR View, we've got Melanetti, Living Free, Zip Codeless in the cul-de-sac. We've got Artist on the Road. Let's see, we've got burning Up the Roads. We've got Roy and Becky's Travels, which I haven't seen them in this morning. They must be sleeping in. Timmy Ray the King, welcome, welcome. Where are you headed to? Yeah, if Randy comes, I'm going to have to clean up the bus a little bit. Wow, 70. Send some of that this way, Linda. We'd appreciate it. For all the new people that have come in that I haven't seen before, welcome. I appreciate it. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Share this out on your social media if you would. We're trying to grow the channel, and lots of ways to grow the channel is to share it out on social media, invite your friends. I've got new simple playlists. I'm uploading videos, so there's always something to see. Let's see, we've been in 34 minutes already. Wow, time's flying now. 11 in the house. I'm going to slip over here to YouTube Studio and see how we're doing. Am I spinning on anybody's screen? Am I lagging really bad? I can't tell. My stream looks good here, but I just thought for a second my microphone was off. I looked down and it's on. Yay. You know, that's one of the things you have to worry about when you're the director, the spokesperson, and all that stuff. It's a one-man band here. Hey, we're RB staying. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Got new people in here that haven't been in before. So this is not just a chat live stream, it's a show and tell also. Depends on the day will determine what I'm showing. And since we've got enough people in here, I think now, let's go over to what I was going to show. They have All right, thanks, Three Generations. Appreciate that. They had a quartz, well, quartzite. They have quartz and crystals and everything else here. And I did a video on giants. And when I'm talking about giants, I'm talking about giant crystals and giant geodes. And this, I think, was my favorite. This one's a smoky quartz crystal. And this thing was about 4 feet tall and about 1.5 feet in diameter. Huge. But it is so cool. As you can see, it's got I don't know if they polish these tops or not, if they come out of the ground that way, but it is something else. And as you can see here, there's one right behind it that's about 5 feet tall, a white one. But this one you can see right into it. It is, and it's big and heavy. But it just amazes me how these things are formed. I've never seen anything this big before. And this is looking right into it. And it's hard to tell how deep that goes. It's fractured on the inside, but not on the outside. So it's really, really cool. And I have a video showing a whole bunch of them called Quartzite Arizona Giants. Look that one up, and you can see all the crystals, the big, huge geodes that are 7 feet tall. So there are giants in the desert. This one was pretty cool too. It was almost a caramel color. Yeah, it does look like a mountain. This one looks like popcorn, I guess. Caramel colored popcorn. And this one was about 3 feet wide, 2.5 feet tall. So it wasn't a lightweight. And if you look at top right corner of this picture, that stand right there is holding a giant cluster of crystals. That must weigh a ton. Here's a purple geode, which was kind of cool because it's not only purple, but it picks up and reflects any color that's around it. So bottom center, you can see a little bit of red, some blues. That's actually from the sky. Yeah, I wouldn't want to have it in my rig. It's just a little bit too heavy. So this geode was about 5 feet tall. Now, remember that base I told you about that was heavy? Well, here's what it was holding. This cluster of crystals. And this was about 5 feet tall and about 2.5 feet wide. So it was something else. And this guy has hundreds of them. Slices of rock that look like platters. Bottom left corner, you can see one, just one of them. But in the video, I show all the big ones and walk around his site. And I show another site that has a whole bunches of little ones. Hey, Artist on the Road, welcome. We're just doing some show and tell as usual. I'm showing the giants, the giant crystals and geodes that are here in Quartzite. I'm not sure if they're still there. I didn't see them when I went across the bridge. And then we're back to this one, which was my favorite. So if you want to see all of them, go to my video. There was Quartzite Arizona Giants. and I videotaped just about all of them. Plus another vendor that had raw crystals, just how they came out of the ground, which is very brown, very dirty. They say they have to power wash them, they have to bleach them to get them white. And one cluster about this big, about the size of half of a basketball, was 75% off, and it was $1,200. So I hate to imagine what those giants cost. Yes, we have tons of gemstones stores here, and you can buy anything you want. That's what I do here. 3 generations. I try to do some show and tell and bring up some interesting stuff. For all the new people in here, which we have 8, well, went down from 11, but Friday is going to be Grunt-tastic. It's going to be all about Grunt. I'm going to try and get some new pictures and show some videos of Grunt. And if you don't know who Grunt is, you're going to have to tune in Friday morning to see. It'll be a Grunt-tastic day. And we've got a few people. Artists on the Road just popped in. Of course, Mel and Eddie's here. Then we've got 3 generations. James.tinker. Bear is in. Let's see, Linda is in. Let's see, Fantastic Travels. Where RV staying? Let's see, did I miss anybody? Of course, Norris Dabney's in the background watching, which he always does. And we had somebody new pop in the beginning, but I don't think he's still here. Curtis Sherrill, yes. So we've got a few new people in here. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Over the Hill. Of course, James.tinker. He's getting ready to go full time. He's going to love it. You either love it or you hate it. So do your research before you head out. I researched for a year. Hey, Lucky Dog Productions moderator. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think next Friday I'm also going to have JPEGs of all the pictures I've got. I may have to get some from CR View of all the designs I've done for the nomads here in the cul-de-sac and around the cul-de-sac. This is just the newest one here. When I get over to it, this one is for traveling down the banister. That's his new design for the back of his camper, his rig. And then this is going on the side, which was a little bit simpler. I got to go ahead yesterday to go ahead and start cutting it. So it'll take me, half a day to cut it, get it ready to put on, and then go over there, which is across the wash, and put it on for them, and they'll be ready to go. Thanks, Lucky Dog. Appreciate it. But I'll get all the pictures and do a little slideshow Friday. CR View, if you don't have them, be sure to pick them up, or if you don't have anybody that's in here, be sure to pick them up. CR View has done a video that's coming out Saturday, I think, on a lot of the decals. I forgot to take a pictures of a couple of them. Why would I do that? Why would I forget to take a picture? Well, I get busy. Had to go on to the next one. Let's see, I can bring up one more quick one. But I have to go get it. And I did, everybody knows slow momentum, right? So this is what I did for slow momentum as soon as I get it sized where you can see it. This was on his truck. And I put the slow momentum and the YouTube logo down on the bottom. And I redid his Horizons transport ink on his windows. They were white and they were stuck right down onto the rubber at the bottom of the window. And so now they're silver, and he's got the silver slow momentum on both sides. And he was so happy with that when he took off to do one of the jobs, he cleaned off the rocker panels so people could see it. Not the rest of the truck, just the rocker panels. So I think he was happy with that. So next Friday, if not Friday, Monday, I'll get together all the pictures that I can find, and we'll have a final graphic picture day. I'm saving up right now for a full color digital printer. Right now I have just the 2-foot vinyl cutter, but I'm going to buy a 2-foot digital, full color digital printer so I can make decals and all kinds of stuff in full color. And this is my 2021 decal. I'll order some of these. They'll be die cut a little bit. I'll order some of these right now, but when I get my full color machine, I'll be able to print my own just like that on UV stable vinyl and ink, so they'll last just like you get from the local store. Unfortunately, you know, I couldn't do them as cheap as they do it because they use the cheapest vinyl and the cheapest inks, and they buy by the bulk. So it's basically just for me and designs for people. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. So if you could give me a spelling on how you pronounce your name. Was it Mew Mew Ku? I only have one language, and that's English. So sometimes it's not enough. And we're back to the main shot. Oh, let's take a look outside. We haven't looked outside for a while. There's Artist on the Road on the right and Burning Up the Roads on the left. Mew Mew. Okay, thank you very much. And where are you from? I think I've seen you in Weekend Our Beings feeds. And you see Route 10 in the background, cars going by. And the cactus, the cul-de-sac cactus, has 2 residents. I haven't seen them in a day or two, but they like to walk on top of the rigs, get all the dogs worked up, and then fly off. Well, if you speak Spanish badly, you speak it better than I do, so. From the UK. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate that. I've got a couple people from the UK that come in. I've got one from Russia that comes in. Dimitri. I haven't seen him lately. Not since his wife got on him for keeping her awake till 4 a.m. He was on a phone call. We were chatting, and I could hear his wife in the background yelling at him in Russian. I didn't have to have a translator. I knew what she was saying. So let's see, we're 51 minutes in. Wow, time's going. Let's see. Here, we'll bring this up so I can keep an eye on that cactus for a little bit. Hey, Jeffrey, good morning. Welcome. Glad you could stop by. 14 in the house. Wow. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, please. I would appreciate it. Share the stream out, even though we've only got about 8 minutes left. And I hope everybody's enjoying the show and tell format, because I'm not that much of a talker, and so I need props to help me along. And again, Friday is going to be Grunt-tastic Day. And if you don't know who Grunt is, you're going to have to sign in 8 a.m. Friday morning and see what it's all about. And everybody that knows Grunt, I'm going to have some updated pictures and some of the old videos. It's going to be a good show and tell day. My stream is starting to fall apart through YouTube. It's fluctuating like crazy, so I'll probably be circling here on your end. Oh, were they? Yeah, in my cave here in the shuttle bus, I don't hear anything, don't see anything until I pull the Reflectix down and open it up a little bit. Yeah, looks like my stream's falling apart. We still need to get a few more people out of the area to get our Wi-Fi back. Nettie loves Grunt. Everybody does. But he's getting old and ugly, let me tell you. He's not even a year old yet. April 1st, he'll be a year old. Yes, I did. Narrowed it down to the power cord on the cutter. There's no cuts, no nicks, no bends in the power cord, and it just stopped working. But I opened up the side panel too and checked the fuse and found that the wires going to the switch, you know, they're a stranded wire with, 6 or 8 wires in there. Only one wire was holding on. I touched it, it fell off, so I had to re-solder those wires too. But then got it fixed, so I'm back in business. Either Friday or Monday, I'm not sure which. I've got to talk to CRVU first. I may have a slideshow of all the stuff I've done here in the cul-de-sac. Almost all of it. I didn't get a picture of a couple of them. All right, 3 generations. Appreciate you stopping in. Tell everybody you know that Grunt-tastic Day is Friday, and they're going to ask you what that is. Just tell them they'll have to sign in to see. The people that know Grunt can't wait, can hardly wait for it. Yes, Mel Nettie is right at the end of the cul-de-sac still. You can't quite see them. They're behind the cactus in this picture, so. Yeah, you could just see the darkness right there in front of the artist on the road. That's them back there. Jerry Hawley. Better to be late than never. We're getting ready to shut down here in about 4 minutes. But thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. I think my stream is starting to fall apart a little bit due to more people getting on the Wi-Fi. Had a Zoom meeting. Oh, well, you know, when you gotta work, you gotta work. It's no biggie. Just glad you stopped in. Like I've been telling everybody, we're gonna have a Druntastic Friday. And if you don't know who Grunt is, you'll have to tune in to see. Let's check the weather forecast when I get to the right page and see what we got coming up. Up and down as usual. Hey Google. Hey Google. What's the temperature? It was 36 this morning when I got up. It is now 40. Well, that's the desert. You know, you put your coat on when you get up in the morning, you put shorts on at lunch, and then you put a coat back on for dinner. It heats up quick, cools down quick. Let's see, we've got about 3 minutes left, and I didn't show my I'll be right back screen, which I will right now. Just checking the chat here to see if anything new is going on. Well, thank you, Maybe. I appreciate that. Tell all your friends to come in too, because it's going to be fun. All right, we're getting close here. A minute and a half. Everybody stick around until the end credit. Well, the extra video. You have an intro and an extra. And I'll run that with 30 seconds left. And hopefully I'm not spinning on anybody's end. It says I have 0 output right at the moment. Going to YouTube, and then it jumped to 13,000 kilobytes per second. Weird. Thank you, Jeffrey. I appreciate it. And this was my entry screen that some of you may have missed. I always try to put a screen up when I first crank it up so people know that I am live. All right, I think we're going to call it here in just a minute. Hey Norris, again, thanks. Thanks for stopping in. You always stop in, I really appreciate it. And I'll catch everybody Friday. Everybody have a good one.